It's a pretty big week for Path of Exile. Right now marks the start of the Path of Exile Settlers League Gauntlet. If you don't know what the Gauntlet is, I'll just give you a quick rundown what it is. Basically, it is a exceptionally difficult challenge league that is custom made with custom modifiers, and this time is no different. The custom modifiers are actually pretty wacky in order to make an exceptionally difficult challenge for people for Path of Exile. Now, it is hardcore solo self-found, meaning there's no trading, you only get one life on top of the additional modifiers, and this looks to be one of the hardest ones yet. Now, there are bounties, prizes, everything from like cash prizes to a computer being given away to microtransactions to graphics cards, like all kinds of things are being given away for people that participate. So let me just run you through some of the prizes real quick, as well as the difficulty. Okay, one of the big prizes is there's actually a computer being given away, but this isn't easy. I'm going to try to do this because I'm going to talk about what my actual plan is for the gauntlet here, but I don't expect to get anywhere close to being able to do this. You have to have an Oni Gororashi and kill the following bosses: Shaper, Elder, Uber Elder, Atzuri, Uber Atzuri, Maven Exarch, Eater of Worlds, and Cirrus. Okay, if you don't know what the Oni Gororashi is, there's actually another like secret hidden Uber boss, Hillock. The very first guy you kill actually has an Uber variant, and you can get him by doing this weird farming method where you never leave the beach, because once you actually go into town, you can never go back to that same beach. So you just kill him, you log out, you wait a minute and a half, it refreshes the beach, you log back in, then you can kill him again. And you keep doing this over and over again. The higher level your character becomes off the beach and gets harder and harder to level. It can take hours. Like the first time I did this, it took me 14 hours to get this sword, to give you an idea. The higher level your character becomes, the higher chance the Hillock has to become an Uber Hillock. I actually thought this was a troll in the beginning, because people were telling me, oh yeah, Uber Hillock. And I was like, did it for 14 hours. Sword's not dropping, and I'm not getting no Uber version, but then eventually, yeah, it did show up. So my plan is I'm going to just see how far into this challenge I can actually get, but there's more bounties as well. One's like having the most armor and evasion literally wins you $700. There's people of having, 1 million kills. First 3 players to provide having 1 million kills, $500, $300, $200. Sorry about the voice, a little sick. I, of course, have my own bounty. I've provided $280 to the first person that gets level 21 with 23% quality Shield Crush gem as sort of an homage to the first skill I ever used in the game. Now, the posting of this video will start in approximately 4 hours. That is 10 p.m. GMT time, or I believe that would be 2 p.m. Pacific. Here's the modifiers in case you're curious. Basically, the campaign is going to be significantly harder. There's additional projectiles, elemental penetration, damage, cast, movement speed, increased damage. They're tankier. And this is just Act 1 through 5, and it gets harder in 6 through 10. There's also a leak, and I won't spoil it all for you in case you went to go in blind, but basically the bosses, and this part has already been said, so it's not a spoiler, the bosses will have significant modifiers as well, and they data mined it. It's going to be very hard, is what I'll say. So if you're looking for an extra challenge, come on by the live stream and either watch me suffer through me trying to farm the Oni Gororashi for God knows how many hours. Even Hillock himself is supposed to be buffed, so that will be fun. Or participate yourself and try to get some of the cash bounties, or even if you get through the campaign, you're guaranteed a mystery box reward in this gauntlet. In other news, Last Epoch had their cycle refresh. Basically, they had sort of a mid-season update that is sort of like a new season, but not really. They're having an event going on currently that gives you like some boosted experience, refresh the entire economy. So it's sort of like a half a season in the middle of a season due to some issues with exploits that were happening and some updates they wanted to pump through. So if you're looking for something else to do, Last Epoch has the Imperial Rising refresh going on. And other than that, October 4th is when the NDA lifts for all of the Diablo 4 streamers to be able to discuss about the Vessel of Hatred that we all have early access to. So if you're interested, on the main TV channel, we'll be putting out review videos, non-spoiler review videos, and first impression type of information as well. So that's the next thing on the list. And then the 8th, the game actually launches its expansion for D4. But in reality, we all know that right now is a Path of Exile 2 waiting room. November 15th will be the launch of Path of Exile 2, and at that point, I'm pretty much just going to be all-in Path of Exile 2, and I don't think I'm going to be doing much else except playing some RuneScape on the side. I will say I've been playing some more variety games as of late, and one game I played yesterday on stream, which was just super enjoyable, I highly recommend, was TCG Card Shop Simulator. You basically open up a card shop, and you just kind of Yeah, it's like the title says. You pretend that you're running a card shop. Kind of dumb, but also kind of amazing. Anyway, that's about it for this video. I'll see y'all on the live stream. We're going to start the gauntlet, boys. So link down below, click it, come join the live, and let's see how bad it's going to be.